Namaskar. Good morning to all my friends and well-wishers. Yesterday we discussed about Swayam Ki Khoj, and I promise you that today I'll be uploading the English version of the same. So here we are. Swayam Ki Khoj means discover yourself. Why is it so important to discover ourselves actually? Before I start, I would like to present one share to you, and I'll explain that share in English also to you. हरदम तलाश गैर में रहता है आदमी, हरदम तलाश गैर में रहता है आदमी, डरता है कहीं खुद से मुलाकात ना हो जाए. That means always everybody is busy in finding out about others, in knowing about others, but he is afraid of knowing about himself. Why? You know what is the reason about it? Why he is afraid of knowing about himself? There is a psychological reason behind it. Whenever you will sit and start thinking about your strengths and weaknesses about yourself, it will be the weaknesses which will come to your mind first. Try it out. And you will have to struggle a lot. You will have to do a lot of efforts mentally to think about your strengths. But why it happens that as the time passes, we start forgetting about our strengths, and weaknesses just take over our strengths, and when we come to know about our weaknesses, definitely it's not, we don't feel good to even know about our weaknesses, forget about telling others. That is the reason that one of the most common questions and the easiest questions in any of the interviews is tell us something about your strengths and weaknesses. This easiest question becomes one of the toughest questions for us. You know why? We start fumbling, we start struggling to tell the interviewer about our strengths and weaknesses. You know why? Because weaknesses we know, but we don't want to tell others, and we are struggling to find out what are our strengths. Now, how to overcome it? Big question is how to overcome it. I'll tell you a technique and the process. First of all, it is very important to know yourself, your inner self. There are three questions: who I am, what I am, and why I am. Because always remember one thing in your mind, that if you have taken birth on this planet, it is for some cause. Without cause, nobody is existing on this planet. So you should know for what cause you have taken birth, for what cause your existence is there on this planet. For that you will have to do some efforts, and there is a very simple technique actually which I'll tell you, which I have tried on myself and found it very successful, and in many of my sessions during my training sessions actually, when I tell this technique to my trainees, whoever has tried this technique on himself, he really gives me the feedback that it's really a wonderful technique. First of all, what is the reason that we forget about our strengths? Because as we grow up, we start engaging ourselves in different activities, different responsibilities, they come on our shoulders. We get married, we have children, we get job, we have organization, or we have some business. So what happens that we are so much engrossed in our daily activities, we hardly get any time to know about ourselves. Tell me, we have 24 hours in our hand. Out of 24 hours, if we remove 6 to 8 hours of sleep, we have minimum 14 to 16 hours in our hand. Out of 14 to 16 hours, very honestly, think about yourself. Don't tell me anything. Think about yourself. How much time are you really giving to yourself? You will say, I give time to my family, I give time to my children, I give time to my organization, I give time to my society, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah blah. I mean, anything you can count. But all that time you are spending for others, not for yourself. Have you ever tried to sit calmly and think about yourself, why you are existing on this earth, why you are existing in this universe? What is the cause of your existence? Because we are so much engrossed in our daily activities, our strengths start taking the back seat actually. They are still there in you. They are still there in you, but they start taking the back seat. And weaknesses, because it is very easy to capture a weakness actually, and to capture a strength, it takes time. So weaknesses start overtaking our strengths as the time passes. But it's not that the strengths have gone away. No, strengths are still existing in you, but somehow you have not done efforts to find out them. So what is the process? How to find out that? Just to start with 15 minutes. Anytime. The best time will be, I think, in the morning when you wake up, freshen up, and just sit in a corner very calmly, and close your eyes, relax yourself, relax your entire body muscles, take deep breath, and relax yourself totally. Close your eyes and start removing one by one from your mind few things. First, remove your family from your thoughts, remove your children, remove your organization for which you are working, remove your work, your boss, your business, everything you remove from your mind. Start removing. The point will come after a minute or 2 minutes that you will find you are feeling more relaxed, more relaxed, more relaxed, and your mind will become very light and sort of empty. Then start thinking, go back to your past, because there are many people, like for example, there must be somebody who was a very good writer, somebody must be very good poet in his young days, somebody must be very good player, football player, badminton player, cricket player, or somebody must be having a quality which is a very rare quality, to be mentally very tough, not getting carried away by the outside things. Somebody may be having the strength of being very stable in the odd conditions. This is also a very good strength. So all these strengths are still there. Go to your past, start thinking, what were my passions? What were the things actually which I used to enjoy doing? Those were your strengths. From there you will start discovering your strengths. And this process you continue, start from 15 minutes, then extend this time to half an hour. There will be different people may take different time actually. There may be some person who may come to this level of discovering himself within a week. Somebody may come after a fortnight, somebody may come after 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, or somebody may take few years to discover himself. But the process should not stop, process should go on. And the time will come, you will start becoming conscious about your strengths and weaknesses. And that will be the time whenever you will start thinking about your strengths and weaknesses, after becoming conscious about yourself, your strengths will start coming first in your thoughts. And after that, you will start thinking about your weakness, and this question will become very easy for you to answer. But tell me something about your strengths and weaknesses. Try this process, and we'll talk something more about it. It's already more than 10 minutes, so I'll not take much time of yours. Tomorrow we'll talk further on this topic, because the topic is such such a vast topic actually. Even the whole day is less to talk about discovering yourself, but we'll try to limit our talk at this point, and tomorrow we'll talk further on this. After that, we'll talk about skills and habits on this channel. What are skills? How you can develop and sharpen your skills? What are habits? How habits can be changed to change your personality? And how you can become more productive by changing your habits and sharpening your skills. And then we'll talk about making yourself a brand. Today you are just a product. From product, becoming a brand. Because as a person, you can become a brand also. Try to become that. For today, this is enough. Tomorrow we'll meet again. But before we say goodbye, I would like to remind you about my book, Dil Ki Kitab. This book is already published, and this book is available on Amazon, Flipkart, and BFC Publications. My next creation, Dil Ke Jharoke Se, is under publication and will be out very soon, within a month. That will also be in the market. So go to Amazon or Flipkart. If you have playbooks in your apps, you can purchase ebook also. But don't forget to give your remarks, reviews, and ratings, because there is a unique thing in every of the creation of this book actually, Dil Ki Kitab, or whether it is Dil Ke Jharoke Se. In the last 4 or 2 lines, you will get a great learning for your life. So read this book and give your comments so that I can improve my forthcoming books accordingly. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Namaskar.